Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. My name is Mike Perillo. This is the Rabbit Hole channel. Um, and I only call it that because there are days where I don't want to talk sports. I kind of just want to talk whatever's on my mind. Back when I first started my channel, I did a bunch of um, football related things and jersey reveals and all that, and I still kind of do that, but I also um, just it helps with my mental anxiety. This channel, and I'm not judging people, and I'm not saying you have to follow me, but you know I I'm my own person, and I'm not trying to be anybody I'm not. And in my last video, I said that my videos were going to be a lot more exciting instead of me kind of down in the dumps and miserable. And I get it, you know, but honestly, I'm not in this for clicks or whatever. Again, I'm doing this for fun, and if I get the attention on my channel, then great. If not, I'm cool with it too. But um, let's start by giving our um, week NFL Week 7 picks. Um, so I don't think I don't remember if I did week my okay. I think I did my Week 7 pick video, but I didn't do the results. But I'll have to go back and figure it out before I download this one. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? Week 7 picks and results. Um, I wanted the Jaguars over New Orleans. Jaguars won 31-24, so that's a win. Uh, Las Vegas versus the Bears was a coin flip, so I kind of didn't, really pick that one. Chicago won 30-12. I wanted the Colts over the Browns. The Browns won in dramatic fashion. Uh, ooh, I kind of lost my paper. I'll be right back. Uh, Sorry about that. As I was saying, I wanted the Colts over the Browns. The Browns won in dramatic fashion 39-38. So I lost that game. I wanted the Lions over Baltimore. Baltimore won 38-6. Basically, the Lions did not show up at all. And honestly, I am still behind them. So, you know, just for clarification, there are um, a few teams that I'm following close this year. Um, let's see, the Jaguars. Well, yeah, the Jaguars, Philadelphia, because I'm from Philly. Yes, that's kind of weird coming from an Eagles fan wearing Steelers gear. But, but let me just say I'm a fan of football in general. And if you know anything about my channel from the past, you know that I am a sports fanatic. But let's see. The Jaguars, I'm following close. Obviously, the Eagles, the Steelers, and the Lions, and a couple in Miami, and a couple of teams kind of dropped off that watch list, like the Jets. Uh, so basically, it's Philadelphia, the Steelers, Miami. Uh, I forget already. Anyway, there's a few. Anyway, so anyway, let's get back to my picks. Again, I wanted the Lions over Baltimore. The Lions got drenched. They didn't win. They lost 38-6. That game was just atrocious. But I have a feeling that they're gonna bounce back. And can you imagine if they win a playoff game or even go to the Super Bowl? But you know, that'll be good. I wanted Pittsburgh over the Rams. Pittsburgh won 24-17. So I won that one. I wanted Philadelphia over the Dolphins. Philadelphia won 31-17. Then I wanted the Chargers over Kansas City. Kansas City won 31-17. Uh, so, you know, I kind of had my ups and downs last week in terms of wins and losses. So let's get started with the picks this week. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I read the wrong week. That was week 7. Yeah. Anyway, week 7. I don't think I talked about those. And then we're going to kind of combine this. My week 8 picks. Philadelphia. I wanted Philadelphia over Washington. Philadelphia won 38. 38-31. I think. Anyway. Yeah. That was. The first list I read was my week 7 picks. And then I did a video on my week 8 picks, but not my results. But anyway, my week 8 pick and results, Philadelphia 38-31 over Washington. The Pittsburgh Jaguars game was kind of a pick'em, but the Pittsburgh Jaguars won 20-10. I wanted the Raiders over the Cowboys. The Cowboys won 43-20. I wanted the Dolphins over the Patriots. The Dolphins won 31-17. I wanted the Bears over the Chargers. The Chargers won 30-13. Then I wanted the Lions over the Raiders. The Lions won 26-14. Yeah, I'll have to go back in my videos to see if I made a video on those week 8 results, but you know, I've been going through a lot of ups and downs in terms of when I want to do my videos. So there you go. That was week 7 and week 8 results in one, just to cover my butt. Week 9 picks. There's only 3 games on this that I'm actually going to be paying attention to. One is Pittsburgh and the Titans. Pittsburgh won 20-16. And then I want the Dolphins over Kansas City over in Germany, which is a 9:30 a.m. game, which I won't be able to watch. But I will keep an eye on the score once the other games start. But the big game this week for me is Philadelphia versus the Dallas Cowboys. It's a rivalry game, division game. Both teams hate each other in terms of maybe the team respects each other, but the fan bases, whatever. Obviously, I want Philadelphia to win. Um, but it's a division game, biggest game of the year. Obviously, the Eagles are 7-1. The Dallas Cowboys, I'm not sure what their record is, but it's gonna be a good game. It's at 4. It's between 4 and 4:25 start. Um, Obviously, I'm going with the Eagles. In terms of this game, in terms of the teams and rivalry, obviously you throw stats out the window. You throw everything at each other, but the kitchen sink. Um, the Eagles' offense is stout. It's legit, but it's also like Madden, for example. It's like, okay, you got AJ Brown as a wide receiver, right or left side, and then it's like either a toss to him or a toss to Dallas Goddard, or it's basically their their system and their game plan is becoming so predictable that it's almost like putting Madden on easy and just chucking the ball. And they basically had no running game. And the tush push or the brotherly shove, I don't really like either term. It's a quarterback sneak. You know, they were on the 1 yard line or half-yard line and they fumbled it. And then they were also on the 1 yard line or, that close or whatever. And they missed getting a touchdown and field goal or points. So when you're down that close to the end zone against a division opponent and things go wrong, you don't deserve to win that game. And and Washington, just like the Dallas Cowboys, these division games, you throw the stats out the window because honestly, Washington played the Eagles hard to the point where the first game, the Commanders could have went for the win with a 2-point conversion, but they didn't do it, and they decided to go for one. When you have your opponent by the throat, just like in the wild and Animal Kingdom, go for the jugular and win, because that win might, you know, I mean, you have a chance to win the game, and you go for one instead of two, and then you go into overtime. I'm speaking about the first Washington Commanders and Eagles game. So it's like, whatever. And then Sam Howell last week, yeah, he's not that great of a quarterback. And the Eagles defense is better, but the Eagles defense couldn't control him. They couldn't get him. He was My point is those two division games against Washington and Eagles were too close for comfort. I don't like it, and that's what's going to happen this week. I love the division games. I love the rivalries. I love the build up to it at some points. But it's just, I don't like how They are so close. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to blow out like a 38-6, and I don't want to see you know, the Eagles play Madden on easy or anything. But I also want to see good defenses. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see a good defensive game between two historic rivals in the league, even going back to the Washington games. And I just don't, I mean, I might get it, I might not. So that's why this game is kind of a sit back and watch. So, just to recap, um, week 9 picks. I want Pittsburgh. They won 20-16 over the Titans. I want the Dolphins over the Chiefs, and I want Philadelphia over the Cowboys. And they're the only 3 games I'm actually going to physically be paying attention to this week. Because I think after this week, the Eagles have a bye week next week, and I think Dallas has had their bye week or have their bye week next week as well. I'll have to look into that. But anyway, I know this video went a little longer than usual, but anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by YouTube if you're just browsing through. And if you like what you see, hit like, subscribe, comment. Even if you're just stopping by to just view it and not comment or like, just thanks for stopping by to click on it. Again, I'm not doing this for fun. I mean, I am doing this for fun. I'm not trying to be anybody else. And I hope everybody has a great day. So hit like, subscribe, and I will definitely see you in the next one, and I won't get as confused.